Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr, and we are two filthy casuals.
We know that getting into the whole of Hollywood film this year can be intimidating.
It sure can, especially when there's a bajillion nominees for Best Picture. Dear God.
Can I be so real?
Yes, always.
Too many Best Picture nominees.
Too many.
Like, because inevitably a couple get in there where it's just like, F1? What are you doing here?
Which, like, that was a movie that I went, this is good.
I'll be honest, I still haven't seen it.
Okay.
I will. And maybe that's part of why I'm bitter about this, is because it makes me watch movies that I don't have a lot of interest in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know F1's not going to win Best Picture.
No.
Egg on my face on Sunday when it does. But yeah, I don't know. And I remember when that switch was made, and I know it's kind of this whole idea of, well, maybe it'll get more people who aren't into like capital F film or younger people or, et cetera, et cetera. And we can broaden out sort of what an Academy Award nominated movie is to try to make this a little more
like commercial.
Yeah. Appealing to the general populace.
Sure.
Which I understand, but also like, come on.
There's just so many though. It's too many films.
So many though. Have you seen how many of the Best Picture nominees have you caught?
I'm still behind, dude. So, okay. Picture. Why aren't you up at the top? Why are you at the bottom?
They got to wait for the tension.
I guess
as you scroll through that list.
Where even are you?
Oh, they canceled it this year.
They were like, no Best Picture.
Best Picture.
We made so many nominees and then we went, everybody's a winner. Okay. Begonia.
Yes.
Watch today.
Yeah.
F1. Have seen.
I will.
Frankenstein. I have not finished. I started and then got eepy. Hamnet. I've seen.
Saw.
Marty Supreme. I've seen.
Yep.
One Battle After Another. I have not.
Oh.
That's what I'm going to watch tonight.
Yeah. Highly recommend.
2 hours and 42 minutes.
It earns it.
Okay.
In my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. And I say this as someone who generally takes offense to
the length of film.
To that personal affront to me and my bladder.
Yeah. It's rude.
It is rude. And here's the thing. I don't take offense to movies being that long. I take offense to, I would say solidly 80% of the time, if a movie is that long, I walk out and go, oh, I think there was a stronger 2 hour and 10-minute movie in there.
Sure.
More often than not.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. It's really entertaining. I don't think you feel the length entirely, and I do think it more or less had that much story to tell. There's not much where I'm like, this needed to pick the pace up.
Cool. Okay. I am looking forward to it because I've heard such great things about it.
I think you'll like it. I think definitely watch it. My general like prediction, and I know absolutely nothing. If you are listening to this like, I should watch something so I kind of know what's going on at the awards. I didn't catch up with a lot this year. I would say that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think it will do pretty well, is my very uninformed, beyond I've watched some of these movies prediction.
Well, it did great at the Golden Globes.
Yep.
Sinners would be the other one I would recommend people catch if they have not.
And I think they're also both just a really good combination of, these are good films.
Yeah.
They're entertaining films too. Like, there's stuff in this list where I'm like, I think that was also really good. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you're going to have a good time at these too. Yeah. I feel fairly confident.
Well, usually, and we've talked about this before, a lot of kind of Best Picture fodder or Academy fodder doesn't have a lot of rewatchability because it is just, hey, here's a hard thing to watch.
I don't know who's going. It was a tough day. Let's pop Hamnet on.
I'm really, really tired from work. I think I'm going to watch Brie Larson's Room. Like that movie is phenomenal. She's incredible in it. I never want to see that movie ever again.
Yeah. I haven't watched it because when in God's name am I going to be in the mood to watch that?
It's very fair. Well, that is one too. When you're like, oh, it's so great. And people do it. Oh, great. So you want to watch it together?
No,
I already saw.
Yeah.
I don't want to relive. Did you see then Secret Agent?
Yes.
Okay. Sentimental Value?
Yes.
And Train Dreams?
Poor Train Dreams. I know it's going to be the last one. I knew it would come to this. I knew in my heart of hearts, I was going to be like at the buzzer, just like, fuck, I gotta watch F1 and Train Dreams. I felt it in my soul. I knew it was happening.
I have watched so much behind the scenes filmmaking about Train Dreams and not the movie that it's embarrassing at this point.
I don't care for films about modes of transportation.
So untrue. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Receipts.
That is a good movie. But I've left those two for the end. I'm mad at F1 because I sat through Gran Turismo and I think F1 is the same movie. I know that's probably wrong. But to me, I'm looking at this going, this is Gran Turismo with 100% less David Harbour.
That is true. There is 100% less David Harbour. You get Brad Pitt. And Damson Idris, who's wonderful in it. Oh. He's very, very good.
All right. I'll watch it. I'm not expecting to hate it. I'm not expecting to love it.
I think you'll go, oh, this is pretty good.
That was a film?
Yeah, it sure was.
Of all those nominees, then Marty Supreme is your least favorite?
Oh, man, I very much disliked that film.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of it. And I say this as somebody who, I know I've said before on the podcast, I don't really get Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
I have seen him in other things, though, and gone, he is a good actor, objectively. I can see why he gets cast in things.
Did you like it more or less than you would having to sit through a boring ballet?
A boring ballet or opera. I love those things.
You're the one person.
I'm that 15 or the 14-cent loss he's getting on viewership.
What?
That was the quote goes on because if you watch the town hall, he's like, "Oh gosh, I guess I lost like 14 cents of viewership." Like, dude, don't double down on being such a piece of shit.
Highly recommend looking up Nathan Lane's quote regarding the whole. He read Little Timmy to filth. I think I'm using that phrase right. Let me know. I'm so sorry. The pull quote I keep seeing go around, but the whole thing is just chef's kiss. Is just like Timothée Chalamet and Matthew McConaughey, who was begging for that meeting of the minds. He
so
absolutely destroys him.
Good.
It's very funny.
I know, like, that shouldn't factor into whether or not he wins an Oscar, and that's become a big point of debate, too, of like, did he ruin his chances by opening his mouth and saying this? Because these awards votes do get political and everything, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
But I just don't understand. Like, I'm somebody, we've talked about this so much. I don't love the horror genre. I understand the work that goes into it. I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm always in awe of how smart and creative kills can be, budget work can be, shots, all of that. Like, I can appreciate the value of that thing, even if it's not made for me, because I don't assume every art form is made for me to enjoy.
I mean, it's crazy. Even if I shit on a movie or I don't care for something, it's like, I hope it's always to some degree in jest, or it's like, I really hated this piece of this. But even like the schlockiest piece of art in existence, hundreds of people still put their best work into that.
Exactly. And it might not be our cup of tea.
Yeah.
But it's almost like that's what this whole freaking podcast is about. Hey, you might like something that I don't. And I'd love to know why.
The Bride fans, get on here.
We have to side quest because I was so excited about those texts about how you experienced that film.
And if you listen to this podcast, you should know 1930s punky Bride of Frankenstein retelling that ends with a Monster Mash needle drop?
That sounds like it had been gift wrapped for you.
How did I not love it?
Are you a Maggie Gyllenhaal fan?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen any of her other directorial work.
Mm-hmm. I can't think of.
I know she's done other things. I know she's done some movies that people like. I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
She was not like the main seller for me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hot take.
Ooh.
I'm 0 for 2 on, yeah, Jessie Buckley did a good job. I didn't like that movie.
Really?
I don't like Hamnet.
I loved Hamnet.
It is my least favorite of every Best Picture nominee I've seen.
Wow. Okay. For why? Break that down for me.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
I felt And again, a lot of very good work went into this. Jessie Buckley probably is, very much predicted to win Best Leading Actress, and I do not begrudge her that award. Yeah. Personally, I would give it to Rose Byrne. That's just me.
Ooh, okay.
But I totally understand. I totally don't begrudge her that. I think there's a lot of good work being done in that movie. Mm-hmm. For lack of a better way to say it, it is a movie that I felt insisted upon itself.
Okay.
It is a movie that I felt really was going, all right, and time to cry, audience. Go. I understand it's a sad movie, but it felt so relentlessly bleak to me.
Oh.
In a way that, to me, it's kind of one thing I always think is really interesting Now, granted, I think there are multiple types of effective horror movies. I think there's some where you're just like, look at these stupid teens getting fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But
she had sex. She's going to die now.
Right. But I do think, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm aware Hamnet is not a horror movie. Well,
could be.
It's horrific.
Definitely made me go, God, child free. That is definitely for me.
That lady talking in the theater. The nightmare scenario. Someone was like, she's Shakespeare's wife, and she's standing there like, why does he have my name? Like, you definitely know how theater works more than that lady. I have to believe. But where was I going? Oh, for me, it's also a very effective choice. Like, to me, I think, I know it's not for everybody, but Us, the film Us, I think is always my go-to example of, within 5 minutes of meeting this family, I care. I know who they are. You're like giving me just these little glimpses of who they are in a way where I'm immediately rooting for them. And there's a million horror movies that do good examples of this. Mm-hmm. So now when the scary thing happens, I feel so invested in their well-being. I feel like I know these people. I care about these people. Like, I'm actually scared for them and not just like giggling at what's happening.
Sure.
And to me, Hamnet had sort of the drama version of that. Of this just started, if I had moments of seeing just like this family at their best, at their happiest, at their, it just felt like it was so relentlessly a bummer from go. Like the movie just projected like, you're going to be sad and then you're going to get sadder. And I didn't feel like I saw moments that made the heartbreak feel like I went somewhere.
Okay.
Like I saw this happy family get destroyed. It was just like, yes, it's sad. I've been sad for 2 hours. I'm tired. Chloe.
Do you think part of that is how the movie's marketed or purely on the experience?
Purely on the experience.
Okay, because I know I was one of those people who was warning everyone of like, this movie will like potentially break you, especially people I know who are parents.
No, and to be honest, because I'd been told, and maybe this affected it partially, but I'd been told by people how hard they cried and how impacted they were. And so by the third act, I was kind of sitting there going, I'm not going to say I'm not sad. I'm not going to say this isn't effective or this, didn't do something here or people aren't giving good performances or this isn't well directed. I don't feel as much as I feel like I should.
Oh, interesting.
Like I was just sitting there like, yep, this is the beats of how you make an audience cry. But it felt like the movie was too busy telling me to be sad than really earning my tears.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But that's just me. Didn't really work for me.
I had a very different experience with it of like, I love this little family. I'm really rooting for them. I love that they're kind of ending the cycles they have with their own families with creating their unit and understood that like protection around it. I also really liked like the little witchy element brought in there too.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah, Forest Witch, let's go.
Yeah.
And it was just so pretty. Like I'm genuinely surprised this was not nominated for cinematography. And I was wondering if it was just because too many like still stagnant shots or something, but yeah, it was very effective for me.
Yeah.
And I thought Paul Mescal was very good in this too.
He was. Again, everyone in it, and the kid in it, amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
What a little gem. And then his brother playing Hamlet.
Very cool.
So nice.
There was a lot that was well done in this as a whole piece. It just didn't work for me. And I know
Totally
that's
fair.
Kind of a hot take. I know I am probably in a minority on putting this that low on my list.
That's why it's all subjective though.
Yeah.
And that's what makes having these kinds of like awards or rating systems too difficult because art hits everyone differently.
Yeah. But for me, even something like Marty Supreme, which I would probably put one step above it, was too long, that was a movie where it was like, you could cut 20 minutes and have a tighter, better film, I think.
It was so long.
That whole second act was just like, any two of these 5 things could happen, but all 5 things didn't need to happen. You're just trying to do the Uncut Gems anxiety build Safdie thing, and I'm like, tired.
But it was, he's so unlikable, and that's fine.
Yeah.
A character can be unlikable. I don't need to love a character. It was just 2 hours of someone being unlikable, relentlessly so to me. Gwyneth Paltrow, I thought, did well with what she was given, but also was, to an extent, completely unnecessary. It was just another aspect of like,
thing that
see
is
how
happening.
he's being a dick?
Yeah.
Just so much. And then the end of it, too. We're going to get into spoilers because the Oscars are right around the corner. If you haven't seen these movies.
Unless it's train dreams. That I get.
And then we're going to go, I think they dream about trains.
I've heard there aren't as many trains as you would think in that movie,
I can talk to you so much about practical lighting. That's all the stuff I've been watching. I should just watch the movie. I don't know what's wrong with me. But like the end moment of him rushing to the hospital and crying over his child, I was just like, I don't believe you.
See, for me, that moment actually kind of made the movie for me.
Oh.
Of like, I wasn't sure, and I liked that moment a lot. But maybe I just like Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I feel like the movie may have tricked me.
It could have. I hated the soundtrack.
I feel like the movie may have tricked me because I get emotional when I hear that song.
I think they did a little mind game on you.
They were like, remember when you got this ride on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind?
Oh.
And I was like, I do.
Yeah.
I'm like Marty.
They did some Inception shit to your brain.
I'm like Marty looking at his baby.
I didn't... And I understand it could play more into like this idea of legacy and what he actually has or da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and I feel like I've heard several reads on that moment. For me, it wasn't interesting, like, all this self-aggrandizement of this person I've pushed so hard to be maybe isn't the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe isn't what actually matters about my life, and a bit of a, like, positive ego death moment after everything he went through. But I may be giving the movie too much credit.
Possibly.
Seeing other people's reads on it, I was like, oh, is that not what that was? Because that would be kind of a cool ending.
Yeah.
But is that what the movie was trying to do? Not that my interpretation is right, but it's good. It's solid.
I understand a lot of times, like, a sports movie, right, is rarely about the sport. Like, heated rivalry, that's not about hockey. That's not about hockey. But this, I found myself going, oh my gosh, these ping pong scenes are actually shot really well. And this is pretty interesting. I do want to learn more a little bit about, like, why the fuck are you a professional ping pong player?
Right.
Especially since everyone keeps shitting on it throughout this movie of, like, that's a sport. And then he'd just be like, yeah, I'm the best at it. Anyway, I'm going to do something shitty and, like, steal from you or try to fuck someone or whatever.
Yeah.
I left it not enjoying anything the movie had to tell me. I didn't really like a lot of the performances. I loved the women in it. I thought they were great. Yeah. The one guy, Ethan, or is it Emery Cohen? The one who plays the horrible, abusive husband. I think he's a wonderful actor. He's been in so much stuff that I've just been like, you're really, really good. And he always just kind of like disappears into something. But the whole time I watched it, I was just like, I don't really get what the like fuss is over this performance.
He carries the movie. And I think sometimes that is a thing that an audience can, to some degree, justifiably find impressive, of just, you are on camera basically the whole time. You are carrying this movie. Yeah. You need to go through a lot. I think there are more interesting. I would love to see it go to Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he's so good in Sinners.
I think that'd be really cool.
Playing 2 parts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the whole time I watched Begonia, though, I was like, why isn't Jesse Plemons?
Why is
he not part of this conversation? And Timmy is.
I mean, I know they're different categories, so that's just like not how this works. But I was like, Emma Stone over Jesse Plemons getting a nomination feels wild to me.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, she's always good and stuff. I really enjoy her.
Yeah.
That was not one, though, where I was like, give her an Oscar right now.
Yeah.
I understand why she's nominated, but in that cast, he's the one who I am so interested in and really compelled by how he's dealing with everything on screen.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Man, oh man.
But
how do you feel about your gal from Weapons? Do you think she's a lock for supporting actress?
no, that's a tough one.
Okay. Because I know she won at the Actor Awards.
Right.
But it has been kind of all over the place with other stuff.
That one's been because that's her,
Uh,
Teyana Taylor, who is good. That's another one of like, I would have given the nomination because I guess you could call her. I feel like that's also a tough, like, is she supporting or is she lead? But I would have given a like supporting actor nom to Chase Infinity.
Chase Infinity, yeah.
Though I guess you could make the argument that that's category fraud.
I feel like they do that all the time, though.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought she just had more to do and they both give very good performances. But I think what Chase Infinity had to do struck me more as like that's an Oscar-winning performance right there.
Okay.
Teyana Taylor's like very good, but didn't strike me as an Oscar-winning kind of role.
Sure.
So I guess we could make the argument of, is it Amy Madigan is also like not something, the type of performance that normally gets nods for that.
Which it is fun to see so much genre stuff getting love.
I love that very much.
Yeah.
I love that very much. But yeah, I feel like supporting actress could go a couple different ways. And I feel like there's not, what else is there?
Oh, supporting actor.
Or actress. I was just trying to remember who else
Boom,
was
boom, boom.
nominated.
So Amy
Is it Wunmi Mosaku?
Yeah, for Sinners.
She's very good. Oh, the support. See, I did just watch Sentimental Value. Really liked it. Really recommend it. Just a classic, like, it's a family talking about things, but it's really well done.
Yeah.
Elle Fanning is good in it, but that was another one where I was a little like, oh, I guess.
Everything she has said has made it seem like she's not sure why she's nominated.
Yeah, over the two sisters in that movie who just have so much to do.
Well, she also just talked so much about her role in Predator and talked about like genre films being overlooked.
Yeah. No, and she's good in it. Again, none of this. Often I feel like when we talk about like that's not an Oscar-winning performance, it's hard, right? Because we're looking at this art so subjectively, and it's not me going, Elle Fanning does not give the best performance that can be given in that role. It's me saying, I don't think that role in that movie displays an actress in the way other roles in that category do.
Sure.
Like it's more a what they were given to do over the quality of the performance sometimes, which is like always a sticky thing about actor awards of like, I feel like a better judge would be if we gave everybody like the to be or not to be speech and just
something
said,
like that,
yeah.
Which, I mean, it makes me think of, like, Judi Dench being nominated for Shakespeare in Love. It's still always one of those crazy things of, like, she's in that movie for under 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Is she great? Yeah. She's Judi Dench.
Yeah. Well, and again, that's like Teyana Taylor for One Battle. It's like, is
she in it, like, in and out of that movie?
She kind of disappears in the first, like she's in the first third pretty solidly. And then it's a very big piece of this that she kind of disappears. Oh. And she does leave an incredible mark with her performance from that first chunk of the movie. Okay. But I forgot you hadn't seen it.
That's okay.
I'm talking at you about it. You're like, sure.
Sometimes I've been called out on this. Sometimes I actively listen too much where people are like, so you know. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't. I'm just nodding and going like, yeah, you're making great points, I guess.
But yeah, kind of I feel like supporting actress is one of those, like, I wouldn't be mad about any of those.
Yeah, these are all lovely actors.
Yeah.
Do you have any front runners for supporting actor? Because I know we've got both.
I think it's Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I think it's Sean Penn. I don't care for Sean Penn, but he's incredible in that role.
Yeah.
He's incredible in that movie. It's such an insane character study. Like, down to just, he has this insane, like, weird little guy walk. And it's just like,
ooh,
that walk is the weirdest way I've ever seen a human being walk down a road.
What makes it a little guy?
It's just got little guy energy.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll see. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He's so good, though.
He's a great actor. And that's another one of those art from artist things.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy
your whole not a fan,
but hey,
but yeah, I would give it to him. I think he might win, and I think good.
Yeah. Animated is the category I've seen everything in, except for the character of Rain.
Oh.
I did not see this little French film. I apologize. I'm uncultured. But most people, too, have been saying that this is going to be K-pop Demon Hunters.
That feels right.
I would agree with that.
That feels right.
A fun film. Arco is really beautiful, though, and cool. It's like it's a French time travel kind of situation. The dub of it has Natalie Portman as one of the voices in there, and Mark Ruffalo. Really, really fun. Zootopia was cute, too. But
I like Zootopia.
K-pop Demon Hunters, I think, is probably the one. Same for Best Song.
Like it was actually a hit.
Yeah. And if we do have that balance too of like getting some commercial things in here, and also like that movie and that song are one of those things of everyone likes it, and also it is artistically
it is good, and it carries a lot in that movie. The shorts, sometimes I go catch them at the AMC, and sometimes I just pick the one that sounds saddest, and I'm usually right.
Did you do that this time?
I mean, I have
a pitch for you.
Okay. Or just like a vibe thing. Okay, animated short film. The Three Sisters sounds like a thing that would win animated short film.
It does.
Doesn't it? Just on title alone.
Of these, though? I don't think so. Because I went and watched all of these, too.
Oh.
And so, Forever
At
Green.
the AMC?
No, I found most of them online.
Oh.
Because I was going to go to the Academy Museum and watch them because they were playing all of them all at once. But I did not have time to do that in my schedule, so I kind of just did it in between clients of like, I got 14 minutes. I can watch this short. I got this. I can do this.
One time I did it with live action, and I was in a bad mood that day.
Oh.
It was last year, and by the time what's his fucking name? All his shots are so very even. What the fuck's his name? Where there'll be like a guy, and then there'll be another guy. Grand Budapest Hotel. What's that fucker? Wes Anderson. All I could think was Paul Thomas Anderson. I'm like, that's one battle after another. That is a different guy. Am I wrong?
No, that
was
makes so much
sense.
Sense. No.
By the time the Wes Anderson one came on, I haven't seen a ton of Wes Anderson films, and that was the moment I realized Wes Anderson might not be for me, because I was like,
polarizing.
I was in kind of a bad mood, and none of them were really clicking with me. And then that one came on last, and by the end of it, I was just like,
no.
Must we? Like, I was just sitting there like, I think I was hungry and I was like not there for it. I was just like, oh God, he's going to do this shit. This shitty where the shots have the guy on either side and they're being a little bit quirky. I was so done.
He's very polarizing.
And it won, and I was like, whatever.
The one that I think you will like the most is Forever Green.
Okay.
Beautiful. This is also, again, another mix of the behind the scenes makes me want it to win, and the actual story and artistry makes me want it to win. So this one is a bear essentially is adopted by a tree in the forest. And it's really beautiful. And the bear has like a taste for human trash and gets into some trouble because of that. And it is a beautiful, heartbreaking little story that ends very hopefully. This is a short film that took 5 years to make because it is a volunteer crew of over 200 artists who were like, in my spare time, I'm going to work on this project. And they did these incredible techniques in CGI of making everything look like stop motion, but making it also look like it's rendered like wood carvings. It's beautiful. And that is the big thing for the category this year is everything is so interestingly designed, and they're all very, very different. Butterfly is about a Jewish French Olympian. It's kind of this watercolor aesthetic. And it's, his story of like athleticism, but also Auschwitz. The Girl Who Cried Pearls is a very uncanny kind of looking aesthetic. It's stop motion as well, and everything's a little creepy looking, but very, very beautiful still. Retirement Plan is a New Yorker short that is that's dubbed over by Domhnall Gleeson. And it's just talking about like, when I retire, I'm going to do this. And kind of like what I'm doing with the end of my life kind of stuff. It's really, really lovely. And then the Three Sisters, they're three sisters who live on a remote island who have to rent out their houses.
Okay.
But all very, very different, and a lot of just really, really cool animation techniques being used. But my pick is Forever Green, and that is the one that I think will make you cry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love to cry. Oh,
it's Found Family. That's your thing.
This casting award is new.
Yes. excited about
I'm
casting in a
excited about
category.
it. I think it'll be interesting because it is a bit of a like, what? How exactly do we judge that? I think it's very important that we do recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that it's in there, but I feel like this will set the tone in an interesting way.
Yeah, because do you do it kind of like the actor awards where you base it on how the ensemble gels?
Yeah.
Historical accuracy kind of things. Like,
I mean,
there's a lot
even
to take in.
like, again, didn't love the movie, but even looking at Hamnet, where it's like that kid they found was so good.
Yeah.
And that is such a hard and important piece of that puzzle to cast correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Hamnet could take that.
For sure.
Theoretically. Oh, the casting, I feel like the casting was really good in Secret Agent, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like it just felt very lived in.
Okay.
Like one of those movies where nobody quite felt like an actor in a really cool way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just felt very slice of life and lived in, of just like very much this place and time.
Oh, good. That makes me happy. I love that lead actor.
Wagner Moura. Yeah. He's great in it.
He was so good in Narcos, and then as the wolf in Puss in Boots. My gosh.
Yeah, he's
incredible.
very good in Secret Agent.
The Sinners cast is
Sinners
phenomenal.
cast is great.
And that's some also like unknown kind of talent coming to fruition as well. Which
They
is
had
always
to
cool.
find a guy who looked so much like Michael B. Jordan, we all believed. And then keep him quiet.
Yeah.
So
Michael B and Michael A.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to see them both work.
It's so good. You love to see brothers getting along like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's one of those kind of, this is anyone's game.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah,
glad
because
they're
we're just
getting-
not even quite sure. I would be mad if it went to Marty Supreme.
I just, well, especially
Casting what's his fuck?
Shark Tank Man.
Yeah.
Who just like, I guess like he's playing a shitty capitalist.
I
So,
did like
good
that part where
job.
he said he was a vampire. I did like that part. I was like, that's...
I was born in 1601.
I'm like, that's nuts, and I like that a lot.
Yeah. That is the kind of energy I do want to meet with people like who cross me. I
Yeah.
wish I could be that kind of psychopath.
I'm like, I like that someone wrote that and said, yep, that's the line, and we'll
Yeah.
keep that in there, and we're just going to do that.
Yep.
And we're just, the audience is just going to have to sit there for a while going,
huh?
I'm sorry. Fuck you just say? So, love it.
Am I watching Sinners? What's happening?
Great.
Yeah. Costume design. Oh my gosh, of course you're going to pick Avatar Fire and Ash.
Maybe.
Still haven't seen it.
Me neither. I was delighted when it didn't get a Best Picture nominee because
Yeah.
I didn't want to sit through another Avatar movie. No disrespect. If you like them, that's great. I know they are some people's jam. Not me. Not me, baby. I don't like it.
I just truly because it dropped in December, from then till now, I have not had the time to watch a movie of that length.
No.
I just have not, and I'm so sorry.
But I know everyone's horny for that one lady, and I do love that for you. I do love that for you.
Get on with those blue people, you little freaks.
I wouldn't be mad about Frankenstein taking costumes.
All of the stills I've seen of Mia Goth are beautiful.
Yeah, there was some cool costuming in that.
Mhm.
I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. Have you've seen part of it, you said?
Yeah.
How much milk has Oscar Isaac consumed?
Not enough for me to be concerned yet.
That is where I think that is honestly the first part where the movie kind of lost me.
Is just the amount of milk he's
I'm
drinking.
just like,
I've got mother issues.
I do get it.
Yeah.
Like, movie, you're not going to believe this. I got it. You can, please don't make Oscar Isaac drink any, please. I'm sorry for him.
He's a committed actor, though.
I don't want him to
have.
have to do that anymore.
That's fair. That's very nice of you. But Guillermo del Toro was like,
Said-
and another.
Milk it up, baby. Did you get to the part yet? Spoilers, I guess.
I mean, it's
Where the
Frankenstein.
other part where Frankenstein lost me is where Oscar Isaac says something about the monster, and his brother says, "No, Victor."
You're the monster?
Guillermo.
My headcanon is
A
that
little subtlety, I beg.
I was hoping that he was watching Beauty and the Beast and was like, that line is fire. He's no monster, Gaston. You
I'm gonna
are.
write that shit down.
Yeah, and went,
I'm gonna say that to my
"Oh."
shitty brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, I think. Is he Mia Goth's brother?
I think he's Mia Goth's brother.
I watched it a while
Let
ago.
us know. I'll watch it eventually. I'll finish it.
It'd be wild if we opened YouTube and it was just a stream of, he's Mia Goth's brother, he's Mia Goth's brother, he's Mia. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
The Frankenstans. And let us talk to you about The Bride. I did have multiple people whose opinions I respect, like, I actually really like your take. I don't understand. I really liked it. I was like, I wish. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be having fun so bad. Maybe I shouldn't have gone alone.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe I should have like gone with a friend. Maybe I would have had more fun with it, but I was just like.
If I had seen like Wuthering Heights without you, I for sure would have hated that movie as opposed to giggling about bottles.
It's also not the movie's fault that I started a new diet and I was hungry.
I'm still going to blame the movie.
I was like, oh, popcorn's so fucking bad.
What do you think for directing?
Oh, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
Because, A, it is a best directing worthy direction. Mm-hmm. I do think One Battle After Another is probably going to take Best Picture.
Okay.
I would like to see it go to Sinners, but I think it's going to go to One Battle After Another, and I'm not mad about that. I'm like so into horror and genre sometimes. I'm like, One Battle After Another is probably going to win Best Picture. It's like, bitch, you loved One Battle After Another. You loved that movie. You would enjoy that winning. But I do think this is also one of those, Paul Thomas Anderson should have a Best Director Oscar. He's just he's had a body of work where and as far as I know, get at me in the chat if I'm wrong, I don't believe he's won that before.
No.
So I feel like it'll be a bit of a combo pack of this makes a lot of sense, this is really good, and this is a little bit of a legacy award of you are a well-respected director who's done a lot of very good work.
Yeah, he's been very consistent.
Yes.
In his excellence.
So that would be my guess.
Yeah. I'd love Ryan Coogler.
That'd be a fun
That'd
upset.
be very, very cool. Chloe Zhao, I really appreciate what she does behind the scenes.
Yep.
Because I really subscribe to her whole philosophy, too, of your nervous system doesn't know the difference between what you're doing as an actor. And so you keep all that kind of stored in you. And so she would do these big, like, dance kind of parties after scenes. And it's beautiful to watch. If you want to just feel better about your day, truly go, like, just look up those things because it's just everyone in the cast dancing to Rihanna. And it's stunning.
We should do that after this podcast.
I'm here for it.
Shake off having to make poop jokes. It's hard.
It's really difficult.
You guys don't understand.
Stays in my system. I haven't seen any of the documentaries, and I really need to because a bunch of these are on HBO.
Yeah. So we shan't pretend.
No.
We shan't pretend.
I haven't seen any of the documentary shorts. I have seen one of the live action short films.
Oh.
The Singers, because that's on Netflix. And Friend of a Friend, Sam Davis directed that. It's lovely. Highly recommend.
Great.
Really, really great watch.
Love that. Ooh, editing. See, editing's a hard one because I'm like, what does that mean exactly? Like, I understand what a film editor does, but it is, I think, one of the harder ones to judge if you are not intimately familiar with that process.
Sure.
I would say. I would say. I think there should be a rule that no movie over 2 hours can win Best Editing because you could have done more.
So you get out of here, Marty Supreme.
You could have done more.
You get out of here.
That should not win Best Editing.
No. And again, I like how those ping pong scenes came together, but no.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Again, I don't feel like I have as much of a grasp on this one as I would like to. I'm going to say... See, I think a lot that is going to hinge on how this goes, too, is I feel like there's two paths, and one where it's actually a pretty widespread, and I think there's one where there's a One Battle After Another sweep.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but that's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
That makes sense. It's just been kind of like the darling of stuff.
I think it's the right mix of crowd-pleasing and capital
Artistry
F
and
film.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe F1. That just feels like the type of movie that could win editing.
Well, and there's definitely like some quick pace things.
I assume, and I know
nicely.
they did a lot of like kind of unique stuff with the way they were filming and editing those car chases.
It is
car chases.
Well, I mean,
that's how little I know.
The cars do chase each other.
The one in the back's after me. I gotta go. I tuned in and out during Gran Turismo.
Man, I watched that movie just because like my dad races, and he never saw it.
He never saw F1?
No. I was like, oh, I figured you'd see it, and that's why I watched it, so I could take interest in your interest. And he's like, I didn't see that movie. Cool, Dad. Thanks. International feature film. Okay, this is one category where historically, if it's nominated for Best Picture, it wins this category. However,
it was just an accident. I've heard great things about.
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say Sentimental Value is another one, too, that everyone's talked about a lot.
That's also a Best Picture nominee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Secret Agent is the one that I assume is going to kind of take it. Because we've got 2 of those in there. But yeah, this is supposed to be very, very good. And I haven't heard about the other 2.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about the ones from Spain or Tunisia.
Yeah. Yeah. I personally liked Sentimental Value a little more than Secret Agent, but I think they're both excellent films. And I think Secret Agent absolutely has that vibe of this could win Best International pretty easily. Yeah. But yeah, I've also heard a lot of raves about it was just an accident. So
there's our short films. Oh, I also saw this one, Jane Austen's period drama.
Oh.
It's hilarious.
Oh.
A suitor comes to ask for someone's hand in marriage, and she gets her period. And they all think she's been, like, wounded.
Stupid.
It's really silly.
That's fun.
I like it a lot. I know plot points here. 2 people exchanging saliva is, like, some kind of futuristic world in which people don't kiss. And also, like, currency is acts of violence. Is that what I believe I read? And it's shot in black and white. It seems crazy.
Okie dokie.
Friend of Dorothy is about an older lady named Dorothy who becomes friends with, like, the 17-year-old kid. The Singers is set in a bar, and it's a, like, singing contest that's super, super fun and beautiful. And then Butcher's Stand, I can't remember what that one's about. I think it's set in
Anybody's
Israel.
Game, according to me, who's seen none. All right.
This is one where I got so excited for you for makeup and hairstyling.
Here's the thing. Frankenstein is probably going to win makeup and hairstyling.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But your girl.
But Ugly Stepsister had just some magic trick kind of practical work that I am so sad will probably not get the recognition I think it deserves. Having seen both films, again, the Frankenstein creature work and then obviously like the period hairstyling and stuff is very well done. Ugly Stepsister, that entire movie hinges on like that prosthetic and makeup work working, and it does beautifully. Down to like, because it's this sort of like feminist rage body horror retelling of Cinderella from the stepsister's perspective, down to like, I didn't realize when I was watching it, like, oh, this actress, like, as far as I know, did not gain or lose any weight during this. They literally have like prosthetic cheeks on her and a prosthetic nose on her to like fill out her face, they have like a fake neck on her to fill out her neck. So she looks like heavier and then she loses weight and they like, it's gnarly. They like give her like a nose job and they sew on false. So it's all this work of sort of this before and after, and it's so seamless and it's so well done. And like no disrespect to Frankenstein because that team also did a beautiful job. But I feel like Ugly Stepsister is one of those, when Eric and I were actually having this conversation of, I think there's a really interesting conversation as well as genre films are starting to get a little more recognition. It's hard because horror is a genre that some people, if it gets too intense, cannot touch.
It's me.
So when we're talking about Academy voters, if there are people who are going, well, that's nice, but I'm not watching Ugly Stepsister, I think to some degree, I'd be shocked if it didn't happen with The Substance with some voters last year of just, I can't do something that's supposed to be like real stomach churning and intense. So if we're seeing genre movies recognized, it is probably going to be things like Weapons and Sinners that have scary moments and are fun, but also are a little more in that like...
They're more palatable.
They're more palatable,
You're not having huge body horror moments.
So I think that's part of why I'm sad about this one, because I think it will go to Frankenstein, and not that Frankenstein doesn't deserve recognition for what that team did, but I think partly just because so many more Academy voters will have watched Frankenstein than The Ugly Stepsister.
That totally makes sense to me.
So
I just got excited about it for you.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, her little guy's there. That's wonderful. Our music original score. Girl, Begonia's score took me out so many times.
Oh, really? I liked it so much.
Oh, man.
I found it really like chilling and interesting.
Just like that, the loud noise kind of thing every now and then. And I'd just be like, oh, Jesus, why?
Oh, interesting. I really dug it.
Oh,
I found it
man.
like kind of unsettling and weird in a way that I
Yeah.
think the movie called for.
I just felt like it wasn't mashing up with it. I was like, I would love this score if it was over a different image right now.
Interesting. I really liked it.
Hamnet's pretty.
I feel like this is probably going to go to Sinners just
yeah.
because the music is such a big piece of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Original song's going to go to Golden.
Golden, yeah. And if it didn't, I would want it to go to I Lied to You because that song is a banger.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
I think Best Picture is going to be One Battle.
I think that's a strong choice.
Yeah.
I'd love for it to be Sinners.
Yeah.
But I also still need to finish what I'm watching so I can have a full view on everything.
Yeah.
So I get to just binge a whole bunch of stuff tonight and go through all of that. Oh, writing.
Oh, sure.
Adapted screenplay. Ooh, probably Paul Thomas Anderson.
I think this could be part of, if there is a One Battle sweep, I think it's going to be, I think they're getting screenplay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is one where, because then is Sinners under.
Sinners is original.
It's one of those where it's like, I am glad that kind of splits because I think both very much deserve recognition. Could go to something else. I could be totally off base, but my guess would be it's going to be Sinners for one, One Battle for the other.
That makes sense.
In
to
the
me.
way, like, did Sinners take? No. How did things do? No. Hamnet won Golden Globe. I always forget that Hamnet won the drama Golden Globe.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, oh, okay. And Sinners won the new Golden Globe Award that was just like, boy, you made money.
Good job, guys.
Boy, you made money. You're a pretty good movie, but boy, you made that money. Here you go.
Man, okay, I forget which trade it was. It might have been Deadline. It was Deadline or Variety. Like, had this kind of like shit review of Sinners that people really called out.
Good.
And then they recently did like a Sinners is winning everything at the Oscars, and the comments on Instagram were just people being like, "We remember what you wrote. You can't backtrack this shit. You calm down. Don't try to jump on the train with us."
Shady.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Are you looking forward to the Oscars? Conan hosting.
I do love Conan.
Yeah.
I think he's a good pick. I think he's always funny.
Yeah. Are you gonna just like run from your stand-up show?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're listening to this and you live in Burbank, come see me do
Hey!
stand-up at Flappers. And then we'll have you out of there by 7. So
There you go.
Won't miss much.
Very nice. You should go see her. You can TiVo that.
You're like, I won't, but
I'll be at a bar watching the Oscars.
thanks.
I committed to that before I knew you had a show.
I committed to that bar.
I committed to that bar. I committed to dressing up and going to a tiki bar. Yeah.
Yay Oscars. Yay movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Hooray for Hollywood.
Hooray for Hollywood.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
Oh, gosh. I'm not sure.
No.
I don't really have any.
Not another one in this head.
I hope, okay, last year I know a whole bunch of people liked the, like, salute to James Bond and stuff like that.
Did
that
they?
happened. Supposedly.
I didn't hear a single positive thing about that.
I don't like stuff like that. I'd rather just stay focused on the movies that we're watching.
I don't
or that are
like
nominated.
I don't like stuff like that because it feels like we have such limited time already to recognize what we're there to recognize.
Yeah. When you cut down everyone's speeches so that it's like a 30 seconds for everyone, but then you do this weird musical montage that has nothing to do with the nominees, I don't love that.
I don't love it.
I'm hoping that's something that we don't do.
If there's like a comedy bit or something, that feels very Oscars appropriate. But yeah, just to kind of.
Yeah.
There are other movies. Like, yeah, I know. I know who James Bond is.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
I'm aware of that
yeah,
guy.
I'm familiar.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to Conan's monologue, and he usually is very smart about kind of getting in and out too, and not taking up too much time in between, because you don't need to.
You don't need
The host just has to move everything along.
Just get to it.
Yeah. What about you? Anything you're looking forward to or hope doesn't happen?
Ooh. Can we both kind of want Timmy to lose, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Someone was like, my dream is that Marty Supreme takes every award except Best Actor. I just think of like, it's not your movie. It's you.
Oh, that would be wild.
His name was Tim Chalamet. He'd have no power. Oh my God, what did I pass? I was driving today and I passed a road for like Timothée Canyon. I was like, we'll see how he does at the Oscars on Sunday, huh? Old Timothée Canyon. I think we should do the Benedict Cumberbatch, like
just start renaming him.
Benadryl Cabbage Patch. Yeah. Old Timothée Canyon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the Oscars.
Well, thanks.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a friend. If you like this,
travel down to that canyon and back again.
Don't do that. He'll give you... Hold on, wait. I recently did have an update.
Oh, good. We talked about this on our Patreon episode. If you would like to hear more, go to patreon.com/2filthycasuals.
There is an alleged rumor. I misquoted that... I won't even use his real name. How about that? His lawyers can't come for me. That old Timothée Canyon caused a crabs outbreak at NYU.
Yes.
I have recently been informed that it was, I want to say maybe gonorrhea. Which is more, it's less funny. I want to report these alleged fake facts that I cannot prove or deny as accurately as possible.
Absolutely. We can't afford lawyers.
Was I a little sad it wasn't crabs? It's the funniest one.
It is. I asked somebody who went to NYU if they heard that rumor. And they're like, oh, yeah, I absolutely heard that rumor. And I did that. Do you think there's a kernel of truth there? And their response was, there's always a kernel of crabs.
All right.
So, and a kernel of gonorrhea is not as funny as a phrase.
No.
A gaggle of gonorrhea?
Speaking of shellfish.
Seamless transition. Go on.
Well, if my energy seems particularly joyful today, it's because I did have Red Lobster for lunch.
Ooh, did you get some cheddar biscuits?
I got a cheddar. Eric has never had a cheddar bay biscuit.
What?
And so we were driving and I was like, hold on, we are near a Red Lobster.
Yeah.
And we stopped and one bite of that cheddar bay biscuit and he went, I get the hype.
Okay, good. You can stay married.
But I'm devastated. I did not want a cocktail because I wanted the $17 whatever the lobster Rita. I forget what it was called, but it came with a take-home shaker that said, live, laugh, lobster.
And you didn't get it?
I know. I could have just
$17 a steal.
Could have just dumped the drink.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Are you no alcohol right now with your new diet?
No.
Okay.
Let's not. I was just driving.
Oh, no, that's much more responsible.
I don't have to be behind the wheel of a car, baby.
Okay, good. All right.
This is just White Claws and hangovers because I'm drinking on way too few calories. I'm like, why do I feel bad? I had like one drink. Like, carbs. Right.
They do a lot for you on that front. Yeah.
Those chicken wings really do help, huh? Okay. That's fine. This is my life now.
I'm glad you got a cheddar bay biscuit.
Thanks everybody for joining me on that journey. But if you liked this Oscar talk or Red Lobster talk, we'll probably do more of both over on Patreon.
Probably more Red Lobster if we're being honest with ourselves.
I forgot. Red Lobster, God bless them. Mm-hmm. I don't think they've remodeled since like 2002, and it felt good in there.
Yeah. It
felt good in there.
Sure.
Anyways, head on over to Patreon for more of this. Patreon.com/2filthycasualspod for just $5 a month. You can get bonus episodes every single month, become a Filthiest Casual, and support the pod, which we do gosh darn appreciate.
We would like that very much.
Fuck was that voice? Mm-hmm. I'm on biscuit time.
I was gonna say that was me if I had that Red Lobster cocktail, and we would just be really happy that you're here. That's so nice.
But even if you're not supporting us on Patreon, you can still help the pod. Please like, subscribe, rate, review, share it with a friend. Any of that really does help a whole ton.
It does.
And we do appreciate you.
You can watch this on YouTube.
You can. You can always follow us on social media, Two Filthy Casuals Pod.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's the stuff. Yeah.
Train Dream Sweep. Let's go. 2K26, baby.
I will watch these movies.
Yeah, I will be finished
Sunday.
by, and I'll post a little ranking.
Yeah.
You'll know where Train Dreams and F1 are going in there.
The same for me with One Battle After Another.
I'm just going to put
Sentimental
Gran
value.
Turismo on my list. You're going to be like, that
Scratch
wasn't
it out.
nominated. I'm going to be like,
What wasn't it?
But I watched it a
But I
second
think
time.
it was.
Instead of F1. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Watch me be like, that was leagues better than, it probably is better than Gran Turismo. I was about to be like, what if it's better than Gran Turismo? Like, yeah, girl.
It is.
Probably.
It is. It might not be for you, though, because there is less David Harbour. So you might be like, didn't push me over the edge.
I'm gonna do that on one. I'm gonna do that on one screen, and the last episode of DTF St. Louis on the other screen.
There you go.
I got two eyes.
Perfect. No notes. Let us know what you think. Let us know which films you are excited to see win, hopefully. And let us know if you agree or disagree with any of our little hot takes here. Are you like Amy and Hamnet did not work for you? Are you like me and Marty Supreme? More like a Marty Supreme waste of time.
Whoa.
Boom! Roasted.
Thank you for not really roasting Hamnet, because I didn't care for it, but I'm not gonna be like, you know, like I'm gonna
Dead kid.
fuck Hamnet. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No.
I was doing the J off motion. If you're listening.
And this is why you should go to YouTube.
Anyways, until next time, we had 40 minutes of content.
I know.
I'm on
This is Return of the King. There's 17 endings.
Biscuit Energy, baby. I'm Amy Newman.
I'm Chris Carr.
And if you followed this fandom, you'd be home by now.
Do I play Rihanna now and we dance away these feelings in our nervous system?
No, I'm too full of biscuit.